Davis Pattee is with us now, head coach AHSTW, and I would imagine a pretty pleased head coach at this point after a 45-0 win. What do you think separated your squad, race them to the top tonight?
You know, I feel like we came out of the gates really ready to play. There wasn't a lot of hesitation. Maybe it's the difference between week one and week two a little bit. We struck early and felt, pretty poised, I think, to play a pretty strong ball game. So we got the confidence up early, got a couple quick strikes on the board, and, give them credit. They really did play physical throughout the game and gave us some issues, but I felt like we responded well and didn't get too frustrated, even when they sustained some longer drives against us.
We thought for a week two game there weren't too many penalties, probably more than a coach likes. Most of it was pre-snap stuff, but did you feel like you guys played pretty clean in that aspect?
Yeah, honestly, you might want to push the envelope a little bit more and get your hands on some people, and finish some plays and maybe see a couple more physical penalties. We don't want any mental penalties, but, to be honest, I think we could up our game in that regard. So, you don't want any silly penalties, shifting and being in the neutral zone. We had a couple of those. But otherwise, no, yeah, we were pretty pleased about that.
Drake Partridge, wow, what can you say about him? He's caught 6 passes this season. They've all been touchdowns. So were you expecting him to break out like this?
Yeah, maybe not statistically that high, but his production when he's had the ball is not a surprise. Something we've seen for a while, and he's just very elusive with the ball in space, and he's just got great feel, great instincts for the game, and he's never shy about wanting the ball or wanting the one-on-one coverage if he's on defense. He's a guy that likes the challenge, and he's ready to go. He delivers.
Up front, offensively, you do have quite a few new guys who are still maybe feeling your way a little bit there. How would you evaluate the play up front tonight?
Yeah, so 4 new starters on that offensive line basically, and we saw a completely different defense this week from last in terms of how they played us. So that was a unique challenge we knew coming in, and we thought Shenandoah did some good things, mixing up their looks a little bit, giving us some fuzzy reads now and then. So. Kudos to them on that. But, physically for being probably, down 20, 30 pounds per guy on the line, I thought our guys held in there well and moved their feet. And I think, it felt like as the game wore on, we were just kind of able to wear them down a little bit.
You're able to keep the shutout intact. You're able to get a lot of guys in the second half. How nice were those things to see?
Well, the shutout's nice, but, more so playing a lot of guys, keeping guys healthy. Just getting more reps and hopefully up in our execution for the next week. But I think the shutout's a byproduct of just playing every down, not getting too down. They were in our red zone. I felt like maybe 2-3 times, something like that. And we just we kind of walled up and held them out a few times. So I was proud of those guys, for just continuing to execute even though our back was against the wall a few times.
Maybe you don't know a whole lot yet, but give us a quick take on Westwood.
Well, Westwood, they're big. Their line is really big, and they run that triple option offense. And if you can't get yourself off the field, you're going to be in for a long night defensively. They'll eat up the clock on you that way, and they bring back the returning fullback, and he's a horse. He was easily over 1,000 yards last year, and he looked like he's well on his way to doing so again this year. Sounds like quarterback will be back, and then their defense has been pretty stout. So. With their size and their athleticism, returning, at least a few good skill players, they'll be a challenge. And we're on the road up there, so I'm sure it'll be a good environment.
That's it, Coach. We started early. We got done early.